Hello, folks.
What up?
We're back again. It's your boys. Right off top, business as usual. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Twitter and Instagram at sports_pod100. Check out the SoundCloud. And that's all we got. Interact with the posts. It's
Do
kind of
it.
it's kind of cringe to do, but it's like it's free. Why would you? That's what makes.
Subscribe and listen. Just help us. Help
That's
us for free.
Well, not even that. It's like that's like saying it's free. Almost like it's like that it has no value then.
Yeah.
Then fuck off. Yeah. But how have you been, my friend? It's beautiful
I've been
Saturday.
not too bad.
It's a beautiful Saturday. Super Bowl Saturday.
Yeah, basically.
Super Bowl's tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
What do you think of that?
Oh, it should be good.
Who you got? The Chiefs or the Bucks? Back up off your. I can already tell you're about to be too close.
Let's go. Not Brady.
Not suck Brady. Got him.
It was Patrick Mahomes.
Well, I pay little attention to basketball news, which is the thing I like, but I pay almost 0% to football news. But didn't there was like a COVID outbreak because the Chiefs barber had tested positive and he gave everyone haircuts.
I have no idea, man.
Yeah, so wouldn't that be funny if they had to just play their farm?
We got 10 players. That's
not
cool.
even that. They have to play their farm system against Tom Brady and Gronk and fucking I don't know. I think Antonio Brown still plays for those dickheads. I can't remember. Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna lose.
Would you say Tom Brady's the greatest of all time? Who did the Wrangler jeans ads? Was that Tom Brady?
Again, I don't know how I could possibly know that.
You know what? No, it's funny. It was Brett Favre. So it wasn't
Brett Favre.
Yeah, Brett Favre.
As
we say in Quebec. Yeah.
Is Tom Brady the best of all time?
Football wise?
Person made a pretty good point. If he wins the Super Bowl,
yeah,
then Patrick Mahomes' legacy will be tainted because he should be comparable, like one of those things like that, like kind of like a Jordan LeBron James thing.
Yeah.
But if he loses to Tom Brady, it's like, well,
it's tainted.
There's no debate. He lost to him.
Well, my thing with the LeBron v Jordan thing, it's like, yeah, I guess he's just a bigger body and playing in a tougher era with a higher shot percentage and more emphasis on defense and there's more all-star caliber players and you're playing longer minutes and he's just a better shooter, passer, rebounder. But I guess we'll just never know who's better because they.
But imagine if they had played each other.
Yeah, LeBron probably would have been better.
You know what I mean? And then it would be so definitive.
Yeah.
That's what could possibly happen in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I guess that's interesting how it'd be it's closer to Kobe and LeBron than Kobe or LeBron and Jordan because LeBron never played Jordan, but he played Kobe. You know what I mean? Right. So it's the passing, the changing of the guard kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, man.
And that's how much I know about football.
That's literally probably the only time I'll. You know what? Actually, there's a lot of football podcasts, and I'm just so starved for something to do. It's like, fuck, should I just get into football?
I can just listen to this while I'm working.
Yeah, good. Well, because that's fuck. What was it?
8 hours.
They're talking about. I forget who the football analyst was, but he has a podcast, and it's his whole thing is that he just. How people have OCD about oh, I know literally everything about blank or whatever. I don't even know an example. It's literally you have the Asperger's or something where it's oh, I know everything about N64. Okay. I know everything about the Spider-Man comics. His thing is football. This guy that has a podcast. So
really?
I'm damn, I wish I could get to that level of basketball knowledge where I just know every player and the stats and
that would be crazy.
I wish, yeah. And then I'll cut the top of my skull off and attach things to my brain so I can go into the computer and use my knowledge. somehow.
Download it in.
Put me into the. Isn't that like a Johnny Depp movie where he's like, I'm a computer. You know what? Hey,
Don't know.
hot movie take. I don't really like Johnny Depp whatsoever. I don't like
None of his movies.
I don't. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I think we've actually had this exact conversation before, but
you don't like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I don't really like him. I like What's Eating Gilbert Grape is the only movie I like him in. There's probably people listening that are like, what about
Johnny Depp is in 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, that's he was on like the title card of that movie of the Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum.
It's his movie.
That's his movie. And also, I don't really that movie's fine. It's like it's not like what the best thing to come of that movie is it created the My Name Jeff universe. And
what? Did it?
Yeah, 22 Jump Street is when he says My Name Jeff in that voice.
That's true.
Yeah. So the universe of that movie had to exist to birth My Name.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I forgot that movie did that.
Yeah. So
oh, that's too good.
That still makes me laugh. Is just earnestly saying not doing the voice, not doing anything, just like my name, just saying it. That gets me.
My name Jeff.
Or my name. For some reason, my name is Craig. Makes me laugh. Which is just like it's so funny to be like.
Was that like
go ahead. Sorry.
Is that like the 18th subset of that meme?
Not even that. It's like just such a it's a reflection of like it's extreme like corny to say, but like modern humor where it just like makes zero fucking sense and just is nothing. And like
it's true. It does make no sense.
Well, because it's like imagine going back in time and being like, this is a cell phone. No, imagine going back to like Richard Pryor at the Apollo, and as people are leaving, being like, "My name is Craig," and then just laughing hysterically. Not like, or fuck, what really got like?
Don't you fucking get it?
Well, that meme I showed you before we started recording, where it's like, baby mama's go-to line is, "You ain't never gonna see your kid again, bitch. Who gives a fuck?" That's like. You could show it to the average person. They're like, that's horrible. Why would you?
That's not funny.
That's what the fuck. And I'm like, my face is completely red. I'm just like crying, laughing at that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I don't like a single Johnny Depp movie that I can think of off top. Not that
yeah.
Fuck him.
Johnny Depp. Oh yeah, we already discussed this because Alice in Wonderland is clearly amazing.
It's okay. I like the cartoon one more as a child. I remember watching it and like being scared by it, but then
what's wrong with you?
That was like the first exposure to fear I had as a kid. So I'm like, ooh, this is a strange, you know what I mean? It's the first time I remember being scared of anything.
It's a cartoon.
Well, it's just when all the cards run out. It was like overwhelming as a kid.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? There's too much
chaos.
I can't understand colors yet, and there too much shit's going on. Yeah, but so a massive step forward for the podcast. We both watched the Raptors game last night, where they played the Brooklyn Nets with a final score of, let's look at this. I got like 5 screenshots to look at. This is great. Final score of phone loading, 123 to 117 over the 3-headed monster Brooklyn Nets. With
3-headed. Let's get into the 3-headed part.
Yeah, is that what? No, it's so funny. I made these screenshots when my phone was at 2%.
Come on!
Isn't that funny? Like just I don't like is your phone often charged? Would you say?
Yeah.
My phone is like, I never have a handle on my shit. It's always just like about to die. Or like,
what's wrong with you?
Low power mode.
Well, think about how much you use it at work compared to me.
I only use it to like listen to podcasts at work.
I use it 0. So you're using it the whole day.
Yeah,
I'm using it 0.
That's the thing. I'm like, why is this dying so quick? I'm on Instagram listening to podcasts, listening
Doing
to
10
music,
things on it.
doing 1,000 things. Yeah, maybe I need to get a new phone. Maybe that's the move. But,
Yeah, that's a good move.
I want to use this more, actually.
I'll go get my phone at the nowhere. Oh right, that's right.
Costco.
Oh yeah, I guess you have Costco.
Just fucking owned, dude. How are you gonna hate from outside the club? I say as I enter Costco. I say as I throw boiling water on the homeless guy outside the Costco. just playing.
I'm better than you.
I'm fucking Mr. Rockefeller over here walking into Costco. Fuck. Yeah, it was truly a great game to watch though.
Oh, so good.
The Raptors couldn't get a fucking foul call to save their lives, but they
Oh yeah,
played
you see like the
played
free
through
throws at the end of the game?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like 17 for 19 for the Raptors and I think it was like 31 for 42 or something for the Nets. I'm like, come on, man.
Fucking half of that is just the way Harden plays, though. Where he just
he's such a douche.
Well, the shitty thing is it kind of works because you can see how like dumbass fucking cotton ball headed ass Trae Young has started doing that dumbass move where he runs in and like jerks back to get the foul on the guys chasing him. Have you seen that?
But the worst part to me, okay, play like that to get the fouls. But when you get a foul called against you, like when you foul someone, you better not bitch once. And he bitches every fucking time. It's like, this is your game. They're playing your game, and you're going, oh, what the fuck?
Well, Trae Young's argument is that he's only 5'11" and his hair looks like shit. So he's like, come on. You can't have...
Come on, man, pity me. I look like crap.
I look weird. I play for the Hawks. Fuck this. John Collins is gone next year. I'm going to have nobody. But I thought that's actually... Not to get too far away from the Raps, but the Hawks I thought they were going to... I guess they're pretty good. They're probably... I'm like, oh, like the Hawks kind of suck. They're probably like better than the Raptors at the moment. But
they're right beside each other.
They're literally tied.
Yeah, they have the same amount of wins. They have one more loss.
No, say 10 and 12. Both of us.
Really? They're not 10 and 13?
No. Unless we win. Unless they haven't calculated their loss to fucking... Oh, no, they haven't played yet. I'm fucked. I'm getting my days all mixed up. I'm like, yeah, they play the Raptors tonight. They already lost. Psych. They play them, yeah. That'll be a good game. So a segment that we usually do at the end of the podcast, watch the Raptors Hawks tonight at 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But
watch it right now because you're probably listening to it at the earliest right now.
No, it's not even, we're recording this. This is a nice midday pod. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. I ain't even had lunch. You know what I took a break from doing to come onto the podcast and record right now?
What's that?
What's that? He says we're trying to be. You could have said anything. Could have owned me. So I was giving you a fucking.
Oh, what are you taking a break from doing?
Yeah. Great. Maybe you're right. This is hard.
Shaving your baby balls.
There it is. Nice. No, they're not small. Don't. Come on. That's what I noticed with like podcasts I like is that if they do a character or like they start doing a bit, they'll interact with the person as if they're the character. So that always gets me.
Come on. What was the one?
It's me, Burt Reynolds. I'm over. Oh, wait. I was going to
say.
What
was the Bugs Bunny character?
What was the Bugs Bunny character?
Bugs Bunny.
Roadrunner?
Oh, no. It was Elmer Fudd.
Oh. He's following around a Hispanic teenager in a convenience store.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. I'm standing my ground.
But
Mr. Fudd, please leave my store.
What was your character you were just doing? Guy who took a break from something?
Yeah, what'd you take a break from? Wearing a diaper. I don't know. Just Make fun
I
of
could have
me.
said anything. So you were trying to get me to say something.
Yeah.
You had nothing.
Well, because actually I took a break from making my world famous broccoli cheddar soup, is what I legitimately took a break from to come record this. But
How do you pause that?
you just leave a bunch of chopped vegetables in the kitchen.
Oh, so you hadn't actually.
Yeah,
You
because
just started chopping the stuff. Okay,
the
that's good.
hilarious thing about making that soup is it takes 7 hours.
What?
Takes me so fucking long to chop all that shit. I don't know why. Because I'm such a beautiful, like, the art.
Every piece has to
Yeah.
be the same size.
It's like watching fucking ballet, watching me prep that soup. We actually we're watching this Netflix show about ballet. It's not about ballet. It's just I can't remember what the fuck it's called. I wasn't really watching. I watched collectively maybe an hour of a fucking 12-hour long show, but it's about ballet, and it's like, damn, would you go see ballet in real life? Like, would you go to a ballet show? I think.
Well, probably not, because we live near one of the most famous
That's true.
like
The Stratford
play
Festival, yeah.
theaters in the world, and
But
I
that's
gone once.
Well, plays are like I feel like a ballet show is more. It's almost more artful than a play. A play seems I can't get behind a play for some reason.
The
Like,
verbiage.
no, it's not even that. It's just like, oh, they're acting in real life. It's like, yeah, I don't. Doesn't really. It just never. I guess I've never seen a good one that. Or that's not true. Oklahoma was very good. Saw
You know what
that.
the ballet is?
What?
It's the music.
Yeah, it's not the fucking meticulous hours and hours of work doing people training to do probably the most difficult physical task ever and making it look like the simple, like anyone can do it. You know how hard it is to like stack your spine over top of your toe and balance just on your toe, and you're like, yes, I'm here for the music.
Well, the thing is with the play, there's no music.
And hey, not
it's
if you're
just people talking.
Well, unless it's a musical, right?
It's not a fucking play, Mason.
I guess
it's not a play.
Well, that's the thing. Like
it's a musical.
Well, they derive the energy from the show from individual performances and like you say, like the verbiage and how they deliver lines and shit. And I'm like, this sucks. This isn't. Put on an episode
of ballet. It's the pairing of a performance and music.
Well, and just
together.
No, just dance it's literally a work of art. Watching the show, I'm like, because it's like a drama about a ballet school. I'm like, I don't really give a fuck about all the other parts. I just like the when they're dancing. Which was part of why I watched the movie Suspiria. Dog shit. Fucking 0 out of 10, that movie. Way too fucking long, and then the ending is ridiculous. It's like, I hate this.
Okay.
But there is one of the best like natural effects, no visual effects scenes in that movie. It won like some kind of award for some bullshit, but
do you have like ADHD or
what are we talking about?
Exactly, like, okay, yeah, ballet, and I'm watching this show. I might have watched like an hour of it.
You don't have to. You don't. No, so you don't have to recap what I just said.
The reason I watch ballet is because
they listened to. Yeah, that's what you get.
But then it made me watch Suspiria.
Your Zoom call froze because
what's going on?
Xi Jinping is like, do not disrespect my friend, which is me. Xi Jinping is the whatever the.
Me and Xi Jinping are bros.
Yeah, we're friends. Me and the King of China are friends. It's so funny. I saw this. This is funny ADHD thing. Now that you bring it up, I saw this article. It's like, oh, in China, you have to scan a QR code before you go into a store or on the bus or into a cab, and like, based on like your result, like you can actually enter and go out of places. But if you like don't have like if you're close contact or like positive test or whatever the fuck with COVID, you can't go do shit. And they're like, this is insane. Like, they're tracking everyone's movements and stuff. It's like, yeah, imagine if there was like a website or like a social media where you literally just give them your information for no reason. You're just like, Google tracks you everywhere you go. Facebook like listens to your shit. And it's like, yeah, but
there's like what 5 major social medias that track everything you do.
Yeah. and
the
sell
majority of people have 3 of them
at least, and then like they sell all your info to advertisers and shit. It's like, well, I'm fine with the brands tracking me, but not the government.
Yeah, sell me stuff, but don't.
Let's
Yeah,
say the
people.
the geniuses that I work with, they're like, well, no, what we should do is make a virus and send it back to China. It's like, well, their infrastructure is better than ours, so they'd probably just be fine. It's like, yeah, but
What you do?
it's like,
wow,
yeah, that's good shit, man.
That's the level of that idea.
Well, my thing is
that idea is the same level.
Well, to me, I remember like hilariously when I was like blissfully ignorant of how horrible the pandemic was going to get. I remember I tweeted back like last April, and I'm like, well, what we should do is like go and like light a car on fire to burn the virus out of the air. And like,
don't worry, summer's going to come around. It's going to hit around 25 degrees Celsius. We're going to be good.
yeah,
that's going to kill everything.
It's like that's before there was like the protests in like Portland and Philly and shit too. So it's like, just give it whenever the fuck that all happened. It's literally just a blur. It's like, yeah, just wait till
a couple months.
Give it a couple months, and that will literally be happening.
But,
yeah. But I got the stat lines up. Who do you think? Who was the performer of the night for you watching the Raptors game? This is great. Takes his headphones off. This is a professional of radio you're observing. Who do you think? Who was your player of the game from last night?
Well, the 2 top players were Siakam and Lowry. So
we got, great. Well, let's just go by the numbers. I'm not going to put any of my personality into this. I'm not going to. I'm just. Well, who performed the best? Yeah, but like you say, we asked Siakam with a fucking cheeky 33 and 11 double-double. And he's been 30 plus points in 3 of his last 4 games, which is
really good.
That's encouraging. So once again, the Sports Distraction Podcast would like to issue a formal apology to Pascal Siakam for
we were wrong.
Constantly criticizing you and saying you only have one move. But you know who else only has one move? Me, and it's being happy. Kyle Lowry with 35 and 7. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he just kept pouring in threes in the end there.
And he got fucking clocked in the face. He looked like a man in prison. He looked like a Brawl in Cell Block 99 ass.
Yeah, right below his eye. And then Powell gets like bopped in the nose, no call.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I saw this
2
picture.
people bleeding.
Yeah.
2 no calls. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what's going on here, folks? I saw this thing. It's like Ric Flair, like, you know how in wrestling they like cut you on the forehead and it just fucking like pours in a sheet down your face.
Yeah, exactly.
It's him like that, and he's like, this is the Raptors right now trying to get a call.
Exactly.
2 motherfuckers bleeding out there. My performer of the night was my friend and fellow Canadian Chris Boucher with a nice 17 and 9 off the bench. I like that.
He had some pretty tenacious rebounds.
Yeah.
And offensive rebounds, and yeah, he was doing really good.
So, of course, we've been recording for, hang on, about 25 minutes, and our parents are calling me. So,
oh, lovely.
Straight to voicemail, losers. Just kidding. They don't know how to operate the internet. They'll never hear this. But yeah. But then, so comparing that to the Nets stat lines, who do you think the top scorer was for the Nets? Do you have it up, or if you were to guess?
No, I don't. I'm just waiting for a call to my end now.
Why isn't Mason answering his phone? What is he doing?
Nets.
The Nets with such players as Kyrie Irving, James Harden, fucking who else even plays for these dickheads anymore? Jeff Green, Joe Harris, DeAndre Jordan.
Joe Harris is getting a lot of threes. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, Joe Harris was the points leader.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You guessed it. You get the Amazon gift card of the episode because you guessed he had 19, 5, and 2. And then behind him was Harden with the double-double. An off night for Harden, I feel. 17, 7, and 12, which is funny to say because it's like
12 assists.
Well, and like fucking 17 points. Like that's no slouch, but you're used to him getting like 30 to 40 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
exactly.
it almost like it sucks because the Nets are so good, but it almost doesn't feel like a real win because these motherfuckers just play zero defense. So it's
That's the problem. Like at the half, they were on pace. Like both teams were on pace to get like 130.
Yeah, well, we finished with 123, so it's like.
So I was like, like shit.
But like, is that entertaining basketball to you? Would you say?
Oh, it was so fun to watch.
Yeah,
it was great.
That's like, this is my issue with the Inside the NBA guys, because Charles Barkley had a thing where he's like, yeah, go ahead, watch your dumbass basketball, watch them run in and jack up threes. It's like, dude, you
exactly.
But it's like, you just hate basketball? Like, what the? Why are you an analyst? Like, fuck, what was it the other day? I saw like, there's a clip where Kenny, he's just like, yeah, like we don't really watch all the games or like most of the games for that matter, but it's like, what are you
what are you talking about?
What are you doing then? It's like
your job, like you're getting paid, buddy.
Well, that's the thing. It's fine if we don't do it, but we're just fucking
making $0.
Making $0, getting a dozen views. You're the halftime show at every basketball game on TNT. Yeah. Like, fuck, man. Yeah, so that kind of sucks dick. But the prevalent story from the Raptors game is how they handled our dear friend, Baltimore legend Kevin Durant from Bodymore Murderland, baby. Go Ravens.
Was it Boucher and Siakam who were covering him?
I guess how much would he got? He only played 19 minutes. Yeah, it's probably honestly. Well, I guess OG wasn't playing. Yeah, it's probably Siakam was doing most of the guarding on him, and then Boucher would switch if he like for a screen.
And here's like we're gonna get into this. Beginning of the game didn't start the game.
Yes,
Kevin Durant.
Actually, I do you want me to read this statement from that Shams tweeted?
Yeah,
out?
Go ahead.
Kevin Durant has tested negative 3 times in the last 24 hours, including 2 negative PCR tests today. However, someone he interacted with this afternoon subsequently had an inconclusive test result returned shortly before the game. Durant was initially held out of the game while that result was being reviewed. Under the league's health and safety protocols, we do not require a player to be quarantined until a close contact has a confirmed positive test. So when it was just an inconclusive test, they're like, oh, whatever, it's inconclusive, send him in. But during the game, a positive test result was returned for the person Durant interacted with this afternoon. Once that test was confirmed positive, out of an abundance of caution, Durant was removed from the game and contact tracing is underway to determine if he was in fact a close contact of the positive individual. That's their statement of it.
That makes more sense now, though.
But it's
because before it's like, okay, couldn't play at the beginning of the game, then he could play, and then he couldn't play halfway through. I was like, well, what the heck's going on?
Well, I was watching, I was kind of looking at it on like as the game was going on, I was looking at it on Twitter, and it's like Kevin Durant is out tonight for contact tracing, and then it's like Kevin Durant is now available for the Nets. Kevin Durant is on the bench. It's like, what?
Now watch him come in. I'm like,
yeah. Now he's taking off his fucking warm up shirt and getting in there. It's like that's like there's obviously. Like, how do you just keep him out of the fucking game? He only played 19 minutes. He had 4 fouls in like 12 minutes, playing like a dickhead out there. He's just like,
yeah, I know.
I was just in the contact tracing, and then he's like, yeah, let me just foul and like be in everyone's grill.
I'm just go touch everybody, and then I'll be gone. All right,
fucking with my long ass wingspan, like an alien. But yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you think?
An alien?
What do you think about that?
Be honest.
Do you believe in aliens? Real shit?
From here?
Do you actually?
Yeah, it's like impossible that they don't exist.
Well, I think this is a very early bit from this show. So the real heads who have listened to every episode will remember this. I don't really believe in them because it's equally as possible that they don't exist.
I don't think it is.
Why?
Because the probability that they exist is far outweighs the probability they don't.
50-50.
It's not 50-50.
Why not?
It's not even close.
Give me the science behind this.
I don't know, it's like an unfathomable number of places where life could exist that we can't even see.
But what even is space, you know?
You don't even...
My thing,
I don't know, man.
I thought about this. Yeah, this is a real... a stoner thought. I'm like, what if space is just like a giant mouth of a infinitely huge thing and it's slowly closing. And like, you know, like when you see, like you look into it, like it's just like, it's such a huge thing that it's taking like millenniums to close. Yeah.
To
it's
us,
like,
it seems like forever.
yeah. It's like, fuck, it's like I forget, is it a Treehouse of Horror or something when Homer's really slowly about to bite on something? I can't remember. I'd have a very clear visual of Homer Simpson's mouth open.
Right. I
It's
feel
from
like
it's from one of those porno ads where it's like The Simpsons.
What the thing in Star Wars, they're on the asteroid and they have to get out. They're actually inside a thing, and then its mouth is closing and the teeth are closing.
Yo, real shit.
Sneaks through.
Ain't never seen Star Wars. Don't know. Or no, know what it is? It's the planet-sized mini golf course on the Futurama movie, and it's the gorilla closing its mouth. It's not Homer Simpson. I'd like to issue a retraction. There's something the other day that I said where I just said like the complete wrong thing, and since you don't know enough about basketball, you just let it slip kind of thing. I said something that was just I listened back to it. I'm like, ooh, I was just egregious with that one. Just complete, like I said, like when we were talking about the Spurs Rockets. What the fuck ever though. The NBA's dicks are small for how they handled the KD thing. Should have just kept him out.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
Closing thoughts on that. I don't know.
You guys lost anyway, so it didn't matter that you put him in.
Would they have won? They hadn't faced KD since he fucking had his Achilles roll up into the back of his knee in the finals 2 years ago. It's the first time they played him since then.
Why'd you have to put it like that?
That was really cool to watch.
God, that was gross. Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. It's like in a cartoon when like they fucking put the blinds up and it goes yeah, furls up really quick. So in the back half of this motherfucking episode,
disgusting.
A barn burner of an episode. The NBA All-Star Game for some reason is still going on. And the voting's
and still vote, even though no one wants to do it.
Well, it's like it's so funny. It's literally like I can't even think of something to compare it to because it's literally like, okay, we're gonna get all the best guys in the. It's literally like, okay, so you're at war, so this is where the president and all the elected officials are gonna be, and then
every general.
And every person of importance in like the political sphere is gonna be in this building, and then it's just like the coronavirus and like a fucking Stalingrad. I'm getting another call from our parents. God fucking damn it! Like he's in like.
You better answer him this time.
I don't.
Can we pause this?
I don't know how to pause. Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna click this pause recording. Please work.
Okay.
And we're back, folks. I love the Zoom meeting app, but what I was saying was it's like with the All-Star Game, it's like literally let's get everyone in the like, and it's in Atlanta too, where it's like
and also all of their weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, this is
and the leaders, all of it, and then we're just gonna blow that entire room up.
It's
like, there we go.
This is how we're going to like ruin everything. And like you say, no one, like LeBron has said he doesn't want to do it. De'Aaron Fox, who hilariously might not even make it in, is like, yeah, this is stupid if they do it. It's actually Kemba Walker had a very funny thing about it where he's like, yeah, like I don't think it's a smart idea, like especially with like how the virus is and like even like with how like just like contact tracing, this, that, and the other thing. It's like usually at All-Star games in the past, it's just like a week for the guys to just kind of blow off some steam and like go crazy. But it's like, what are you just gonna sit in a hotel in Atlanta for a week? It's like it's not gonna happen.
You can't even hang out.
Yeah, but he's like, yeah, so like I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'll probably just be on vacation because he's like, I'm not making it in.
Can you just let me go home for fucking 2 minutes?
Well, it's not even that. He's
chill?
Like, well, he's just saying like, I'm not making the fucking All-Star team this year. I don't give a shit what happens.
Oh yeah,
fuck
super
y'all.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, why the fuck are you asking me? Yeah,
I think that one of the funniest things is they're also talking about how they're not going to have the All-Star game for the NHL.
Yeah,
and it's like not only do the players not want to do it, but the fans don't want it either.
Yeah,
because it's so fucking boring.
It's so unpopular in hockey.
So boring.
It's
So dumb.
I guess for a lot of people, like the casual fan watches the dunk contest, and that's probably it.
And no one's watching the game. Everyone's just watching the
Well,
skills.
to be fair, I did watch the game last year, and it was incredible. I'm like, fuck, I should have been watching this the whole time.
Oh, really?
Or was it I can't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago, but yeah, there was that one where Steph bounced off the floor and Giannis jumped fucking 7 feet into the air to dunk it. And then there's like the whole funny thing of like,
well, that's the thing.
Giannis
in a game of basketball, they can do like a Globetrotters thing essentially.
Well, because
there's so much talent.
It's literally like watching the Nets because like no one is playing hard defense.
Exactly. No one's gonna hurt each other.
Yeah, we're not.
It's just all cool moves.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like Dame's gonna fucking shoot it from his 3-point line and get it in and fucking just bomb it from anywhere.
Like, what can they do in hockey? Pass it around and shoot it in? It's like, oh wow.
What if I wore glasses while I was playing?
That was so cool.
Yeah, hockey sucks so
bad. Who has the hardest shot?
Yeah, even baseball's all-star game's better than that because at least it's like, oh, these are all the guys that are gonna fucking crush dingers the whole time.
Yeah, let's do a home run contest.
Home run derby.
Oh,
rules.
Great idea.
I was thinking about that for the summer, just doing that for fun. Home run derby, just with us.
Oh,
should we each just buy 10 baseballs and see who can hit more? It's fucking it's so like I can't wait. Like winter. In my head, I'm like, oh, I really like winter, but then it's like you say, it's February now. It's like, I'm so sick of this. I want to do something comfortably outside.
You can't hang out.
That's
the problem.
Even if so in the spring, I would just go down to the court down the street and just like put shots up and do something outside. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's nothing now. It sucks. But speaking of the All-Star game, I'm nitrated up. Just kidding. Speaking of the All-Star game, we drafted our teams literally 1 second before we started recording. So we're going to go through them now. So
here we go.
I don't love how they have it, the division of it, but they divide it between front court and back court because they used to do it like by position. So like two forward. That would
be easier to me, but
2 forwards, a center, shooting guard, point guard. But they just divide it by front court, back court now, which is going to make for some interesting lineups, especially with how well certain players are doing. So do you want to start with the West front court? And then
West front court. Okay. Do you want me to do just my 3?
Do your 3 and I'll do my 3. And it'll be
okay. So I got Zion Williamson.
Okay, interesting pick.
Brandon Ingram.
What the hell? My man's all big
and Kawhi Leonard.
Pelicans fan over here. You're definitely not watching any Nuggets ball lately then. Because Jokic absolutely deserves to be an all-star this year. I'm fine with having Ingram in there. So we'll do mine. I have Jokic, Christian Wood from the Rockets, who's unfortunately hurt, so he can't even probably play in it. And then Leonard as well. So we agree on Kawhi because he's
the boy.
Well, he's probably even like he's top 5 in the NBA right now, I would say.
He's phenomenal.
It's like LeBron, AD, Giannis, Kawhi, probably.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to vote for fucking LeBron or AD because fuck them. So
fuck the Lakers.
I voted for these guys.
Yeah. That's stuff. Like, I saw this thing where...
think about that. There's definitely people who would vote for both LeBron and AD.
Yeah, Lakers fans.
I voted for Williamson and Ingram.
Yeah. Big Pels fan over here. The Pelicans, apparently the crazy thing is that like everyone like it's like, oh, Zion like unleashed kind of thing, you know what I mean? But the Pelicans have been like kind of like the rumors are going to be like sellers at the deadline. Like they're going to try and get rid of fucking JJ Redick, Lonzo. So
yeah, Redick. Yeah, I saw Redick and Lonzo are on the trade block.
Redick is having like his career worst 3-point season like percentage.
Really?
He's usually like a bucket, but now this is a great. So
you can still hear me.
Matt has readjusted his Zoom call, so it's just his giant forehead.
It's my leg.
Oh, my man over here with lice.
But, my leg.
Yeah, I would take Christian Wood out and put in Ingram, and that so our like if we were to combine our two, it would be because Jokic deserves to be in there, man. He got fucking 47 against the Jazz the other game. He's averaging a triple-double from what I understand. But yeah. So there's our two. If we were to the sports distraction unified Western front court, Nikola Jokic, Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard. Move on to the backcourt. I feel like one of ours is going to be the same.
Okay, it's two people. Ready?
Yeah, two people. You do your two, and then I'll tell you.
I got Luka Doncic.
Okay.
And Donovan Mitchell.
Wow. Damn. Okay. So we don't share either of them. I'm like, because it's so fun. Because in my head, I'm like, it's so obvious. Like, it has to be Dame, and you're like, nah, nope.
Dame Lillard.
Yeah, it has to. He's so like, he's the best. And then my second one, I picked John Wall, but that's just kind of like,
you're an idiot.
That's because I like him. Yeah,
you're an idiot.
It probably should be Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's having such a good year with the Jazz. Yeah. And Luka, I feel bad for the guy, man.
He's doing terrible.
Well, he's not doing
he's
terrible.
Not doing well.
The Mavericks are like, I saw this thing where it's like these teams traded a superstar for picks, and like this is how it's working out for the team that got the quote unquote superstar. So like the Knicks got the Mavericks pick for Kristaps, and the Mavericks are sixth in the league, even after sixth worst in the league rather, after getting a superstar. The Wolves got D'Angelo Russell from the Warriors, and the Wolves have the worst record from what if I remember right. And I can't remember what the third one was, but it's just like trading for a superstar doesn't always mean like it's like we did it, we figured it out.
Just ask the Brooklyn Nets.
Like, well, what are the Nets? What's the Nets record?
If the Nets are first, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
I feel like I only see. I feel like no, the Sixers are the first. Come on. The third. But like it's weird. I feel like I always see it's like, oh, the Nets another loss. But I think that's just because like the sports media spins it to be like, look at these fucking losers.
I feel like they're not going to match up very well against the Eastern teams. They're going to be like a first round exit.
Western or the other Eastern teams.
Yeah.
Well, because as it stands, they would play the Atlanta Hawks, so they can probably
beat them.
They can probably beat the Hawks, but of the the top 5 of the Pacers, Celtics, Nets, Bucks, Sixers, I put the Nets as the least likely to come out of the East of those 3 or those 5 rather.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck, man. But hey, look at Toronto in a playoff spot. That'd be a nice golf clap gentleman sweep against the Bucks. No, it'd be so fun. Like if they beat the Bucks, Giannis would have to come to Toronto. That should be in the.
that's the rules.
That's the compromise. Is that like
you lost? You gotta come here now.
You gotta come here now.
You said.
That's how. Well, that's the Durant move. It's like, damn, I just got my ass fucking blown out by the Warriors just then. I'm gonna go play for them actually.
Such a bitch move.
What a cool it'd be fine if fuck, who else was good at that time? I guess the Thunder was like the best. I forget who they played in the final that year. But if he left the Thunder to go to I don't know, the Jazz or not the people that beat you, man.
That's worse.
That
sucks.
Worst. That's so lame.
It's the lamest dumb thing people do.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I don't like that one bit. So are you good with compromising Luka out of there for Lillard?
Yep.
So our Western Conference All-Star team is Nikola Jokic, Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, and Donovan Mitchell. It'll be cool to see how this stacks up against what the actual it's gonna be fucking 5 Lakers and 5 Celtics, just because they have the biggest fan base. Fan voting is so stupid. Fan voting is the dumbest thing they do.
It's like me and you know.
Let the fans decide.
This is our team.
Fans are stupid. The fans don't care. Yeah, Yeah, the fans are like, I like my guy. It's like me, like, yeah, John Wall. John Wall should be in there. What? Come on.
When? Why?
He'll probably be a reserve. He's doing really well. I think he's averaging like 18 or something. He's doing pretty good. The new look Rockets. I like that. I've said it in a lot, like in every episode we've done. I like that Rockets team a lot. But, moving over to the East. Do you want to do front?
All right, wait. Before we say it, how many Raptors are in yours?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah. How many Raptors are in yours?
I got 2.
Right. Do you have Kyle and Van Vliet?
Nope.
Van Vliet and Siakam?
Nope.
Damn. Well, hey, we'll just have to go through and find out.
Guess we'll just have to guess here in 30 seconds. I'll tell you.
Well, because my backcourt is our close friend Bradley Beal and Fred Sr., Fred Van Vliet. That's my backcourt.
Oh, so close.
What'd you get?
Bradley Beal.
Oh, did you put
Kyle Lowry?
You put Kyle in there. Kyle will be a reserve. I think Fred might be a starter if the Toronto fan. But that's the thing; it's like fan voting, so it doesn't even matter whose stats were good or what. Reality no longer matters. They're just like
your NBA version of John Scott.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah,
this guy's good.
Every time you say a hockey player's name, I think it's an actor. If it's not someone I'm very,
they have the most normal names.
Yeah, everyone like you said, I'm like, oh, is that? I don't. Okay, these guys.
I just said 2 first names, and you're like, that's got to be an actor.
Like, yeah, good.
He had a weird name. He switched it to John Scott in order to become an actor.
He's in witness protection. Yeah. My John Scott and my name's. How do you think they assign names? Do you think you get to pick?
When you're in witness protection?
Yeah. Do you think it just
assigned? Don't think you get to pick. I think they just go, you're
Adolf Hitler now. What? What the hell? Yep, sorry. The thing
I just supposed to say like another. I was like, you're Kyle Connor now.
It just generates a name. I don't know. I can't. It's like the Seinfeld bit where Kramer gets the ass man license plate. Like, yeah, I don't know. What a great show.
So you're Casey DeSmith now.
You're Casey. But yeah, I like that. You value Kyle over Van Vliet. I think Vliet. I think stats wise, Van Vliet's averaging more.
And he's younger too, which is nicer.
Yeah. Hey, ain't that the truth? People look at you and they look at me and they're like, "Yeah, I'll take the young guy," and then they're tricked into taking you because you look like a baby.
Yeah, me too.
I look hardened by the world.
So Mason's 30 and you're 25. Like,
when I worked at your job where you had worked for 9 years, someone came up to me and said, "Hey, Matt's your brother, right?" I'm like, yeah, you got a good baby brother, man. It's like, Matt, he's worked here for not. How old do you think I am? What do you think he started when he was 12? It
tells you we have people that start there that are in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
The fact that my older brother would come in and start isn't weird to them.
No, but so you started when you were 19?
Right.
So they're like, yeah, he's worked here for 9 years. Yeah. So he started here when he was 11 because he looks 20. And you're 42 years old. Yeah, that's so fucking. You guys got me. But yeah, fuck, man. I love Fred. I would get a Van Vliet jersey. Fuck it.
I had my Powell jersey on yesterday. I was watching the game.
Nice. Very good. Who do you have in your front court? I have a wild card in my front court, but I feel like two of ours are going to match, I think.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I got Embiid.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes, sir.
And then Pascal Siakam.
There he is. P skills, spicy P with the fucking spin around. My name Pascal. Fuck yeah, I don't know. My third guy, Andre Drummond, for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Why do you keep adding weird guys?
Drummond is good. He gets he's averaging a fucking double. The other game,
he's an NBA player.
No,
He's in
but
the All-Star
yeah,
voting.
not everyone fucking averages a double. Yeah, so is fucking Justice Winslow. You think he's getting on anyone's team? Like, there's people that are like, I don't. Me, I'm off the beaten path. I'm a cool guy. I pick the unique choices. But no, like he gets so many fucking rebounds. He can pour it in. I think he's probably going to get traded before the deadline to a contender. But I think the Raptors should fuck. He's a free agent this year. Fucking sign him. Who cares? Get him on like a 3-year deal similar to Van Vliet's money. I'm okay with that. 20 mil a year for 3 years. I'd give him that.
We should both collectively pick a different person for the third spot.
So instead of Drummond
and Pascal Siakam.
Fuck, Jaylen Brown. Is he a guard? Or is he in the front? Is he front court?
What about Tatum?
I'd take Brown over Tatum all day. That the hilarious thing is in the future, the Celtics will probably let Brown walk before they let Tatum walk. I feel like they think Tatum is their guy, where Brown, skill-wise, I think he's better and he has a bit of a higher ceiling than Tatum. But I think people really discredit Brown for, like, I hate the Celtics so much, but Brown is so fucking good. It pisses me off.
Yeah, he's great, and Tatum is really great too.
Tatum's very good as well, but I think Brown just has a different element to his game that is more sustainable than Tatum. Or like, I don't know. They can both fucking. It's like you're splitting hairs. It's like, well, do you want the guy that averages 21.2 or the guy who averages 21 even? It's like, what's the?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Fuck, man.
So we'll put Brown in there then.
So our East is Bradley Beal. Who do you want between Van Vliet and Kyle? You want Kyle? To use the word that you haven't used, but said you would.
Van Vliet.
Okay. I guess we don't need a floor general, right? But and then so backcourt, Beal and Van Vliet. Front court, Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jaylen Brown. Which who do you think would win in that? If in a matchup between Jokic, Ingram, Kawhi, Lillard, and Donovan Mitchell, Beal, Van Vliet, Embiid, Brown, and Antetokounmpo, who would win that game? Choose your fighter.
The fans would win.
Me as a fan, I win every time when I tune into this fucking game.
We're the real winners.
The Time Person of the Year, it's you guys for dealing with this freaking pandemic.
You grab a mirror.
Look
in it.
That, like, I could have fucking written an email and become a billionaire from that idea. It's like, okay, so it's just it's a reflective cover, and the Time Person of the Year is us because we did it. We worked together. We banded Time. So unfortunately, because it's such a good idea, they have to give me Person of the Year. So in having
best idea everyone's ever had.
In having the best idea, I become the Person of the Year, which whatever the fuck, I don't even know how to describe that. The thing
People
that
just throwing up because they're so excited they can't even.
They announced it like at like a fucking like an Apple tech conference. People doing backflips down the aisles and shit. Everyone's hugging.
Hi.
Yeah, everyone's hugging and crying. Yeah, that's that was a real miss because didn't they make it? Wasn't it Joe Biden and Kamala were the people of the year or some bullshit?
I have no fucking clue, dude. You think I read Time?
Yeah, I definitely give a fuck about what an in-print media format is saying.
It's a magazine.
Yeah, a physical article to get the news. What am I, a fucking Luddite over here? I
haven't bought like a physical book or magazine in like fuck me. Am I like I bought books before, but a magazine? Not once in my life. I've never bought a magazine.
I would buy skateboarding mags all the time. I would buy freaking porno all the time. Just kidding.
I can't even imagine having to do that in the past.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the store.
That's the thing.
There's buy this.
There's like a bunch of like things about the past that like were probably good. Like making the modern day equivalent of $800,000 working at a tire shop, and fucking just like there's still hope that the world isn't going to just fucking crumble under climate change. And
we'll just work together.
Yeah.
But get through this.
One thing that does suck is the not having the internet. I feel like I was thinking about this the other day, like the early days of the internet. Like, you remember when like it was still like there was like a fear of like ordering shit online, where it's like, oh, don't buy anything online. What do you like?
It's insecure.
Yeah, it's not. There's people can steal your information. Now all those same people just put like their fucking social insurance number into Facebook every day. They're
it's
just
but, insane.
Yeah, but those like beginning days of the internet where I was just Googling like how to beat fucking Soul Calibur 5 and playing RuneScape before commerce, before fucking Apple and like Jeff Bezos's bitch ass got their hands on it.
Before they started like monetizing our information.
Yeah, when it was still pure. Yeah, but it's funny like to think of like early YouTube. They were just giving people like thousands of dollars because they had no clue the value of shit. Like before
Just
advertisers
enough.
and stuff. Yeah, fucking. He's like dumping money on just like, yeah, it's literally just a guy on like a fucking 280p webcam, being like, yeah, this is here I am. I'm funny. I'm being funny. It's like, yeah, here's thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah. Fuck, man. So that's our all-star team. That's the all-star roundup. If the game actually happens, we'll see. But
I can't imagine that they'll do this, man.
They can't.
They might just award the people. It's like, hey, you made the all-star. You're an all-star.
Well, yeah, because it's like at the end of the
paper.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like at the end of the day, it is like an accolade. So like people look like, oh, like now I'm a 6-time all-star, or now I'm a first-time all-star. Shit, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, man. That's all I got today. Or actually, I wanted to ask you this during goof around time at the beginning of the episode. A very hot button issue at my work, and then I asked my girlfriend the same question. How did I frame it? Okay, so you go to Wendy's, you enter Wendy's, okay? Or first, real quick, which fast food place has the best fries, in your opinion? Say a restaurant. 5, 4. Pick one.
I guess I'll have to say McDonald's.
McDonald's, okay. So you walk into a McDonald's, and then you're standing in line to order. You feel your pockets. Fuck, I don't have my wallet. And then I'm in the car. You text me, and you're like, hey, is my wallet in the car? And I'm like, I don't see it. So you've completely forgotten your wallet. Your wallet is not there. But then ahead of you in line, a man orders a combo, and he's like, oh, I don't want the fries. I just want the fucking quarter pounder and a drink. So he places it. You see him take it from the counter and place it on top of the garbage. Would you eat that thing of fries?
I see him place it.
You like, he's like, oh, I don't want the fries. They're like, well, you already paid for it. Like, you already, like, we can't take it back. We've already like given it. You've already handled it. So he's just like, and he's like, okay, takes it from the counter, sets it on top of the It doesn't touch any of the garbage. It's just set on top of the garbage.
I would eat it. I would eat it.
Yeah, I said this. I also said this.
Here's another one, another kind of level too. There's like certain places like Five Guys.
Mm-hmm.
The fries are in a bag.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's taking out the fucking thing. It's impossible to because there's too many fries.
He's taking it from the tray.
So if he's taking, like, if he takes his burger out, oh, I don't want the fries. He's taking a brown bag and putting it in the garbage.
Oh yeah, so I would.
It's like there's no contact.
I would go in on those.
Yeah, those are untouched.
Yeah.
Still hot.
Yeah, still fresh off the freaking fryer. Those ones. And it was so funny because we're at work and I'm like, we're having like this big debate, and then this one guy who's like kind of like a quiet guy, he's like yeah, what would you rather have, French fries or a taco? Just like, and then just no one really says anything, and then I have to walk away so I can go into a different room and laugh. Because it's like this weird, like, oh, moral question of would you eat out of the garbage? But, and then, yeah, what would you rather have? Yeah. So leave down in the comments below, would you rather have French fries from your favorite restaurant or a taco from your favorite taco? But
probably a taco.
Sometimes
Obviously.
fries hit sometimes.
Like New York fries.
Yeah. That's in my head. I'm like, yeah, sometimes fries hit, like when you put like gravy and cheese and like shawarma and sometimes fries are good.
Sometimes
like,
there's too much of that and it doesn't hit.
In the same way that sometimes bread can hit if you put like a chicken cutlet on it and lettuce and
mayo.
Yeah, and like a little bit of pepper.
Pickles.
Yeah. You fry it. You put a fried chicken breast on it. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, yeah. So leave in the comments below if you'd rather have fries. If you'd rather have fries out of the garbage or a taco. Oh fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say off top every week, follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram at sports_pod100. I do say some decently funny stuff on there. Matt has been disbarred from social media because he's
from birth.
Well, because he's in oh, hang on. Can you hear that? No, she's purring.
She's like losing it. She's all over you.
Yeah, she's happy. The cat loves me because I'm normal and you're not a freak like you are. You pick them up by the scruff of their neck even though they're 10.
That cat likes me.
Nope.
Lets me pet her.
Nope. No, she doesn't. The cat only likes me. That's what my dream is to have in the future, have a dog that only lets me pet it.
What the fuck is that?
I'm just kidding. It's like a weird
bites everybody else.
No, like you get near it and it's like it's like that low growl in like the back of its throat. Like, don't come near me, man. Leave me the fuck alone. But then I come in, it's like and it runs up. Oh, hey Mason. He's the little dog in the Looney Tunes and I'm the big dog. Except I don't hit it because I value animal life more than human life.
Exactly.
Egg freaking exactly. Who's the real animals is the question. You never see animals fighting a war. What are you talking about? Animals kill each other all the time.
It's like all they do.
It's in their nature to do so.
They fuck and then they get eaten.
Yeah. Okay, this is to cap it off. What animal would you want to be if you could be any animal?
Oh, gorilla.
Nice. Gorilla.
Easy.
My answer, probably a lion, maybe or a lobster. Jordan,
a lobster.
You like lobsters are like biologically perfect. Like you have to kill a lobster for it to die, from what I understand.
Right.
That's a Jordan Peterson-esque answer. He writes about lobsters.
You have such a good life as a lobster.
It is imperative to become a lobster because in the Disney movie, it's like weepy-eyed talking.
Under the sea.
Gets weepy-eyed talking about how Disney movies aren't as good anymore because they used to be about traditional values.
Yeah, he's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, he is a loser. It's so like people like gravitate towards him, and then he's just like a fucking pillhead, and his like daughter's like getting like trying to kill him or some shit. It rocks. Truly the perfect life. From Toronto, just everyone hates him except for a group of people who love him, that's all you can really ask for.
That's all you need.
It's your homies your day one homies to stay by your side. That's all you need. Fuck, man. All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening to this bullshit. Leave in the comments fries or taco, and what animal you would be if you could be any animal. And we'll talk to you on Wednesday, my friends. You have anything else?
I'm good.
Yeah. See ya, losers.